This is a momentous day in the fight against crime. One of the most powerful cartel bosses in the Western Hemisphere is now behind bars.
Look, I know the boss left you in charge when you went inside. I respect that and I respect you. Still, the truth is, I've got more experience in this kind of operation. If we want to maximize our chance of success, I should be on point for this.
If we succeed today, Vincent, you won't have to wait around much longer. Believe me. Petrovic, Boston, Gravelli, Johnson, and the FIB, they can all go to hell. Good luck, men. Bring the boss home.
But I don't plan on being here much longer.
Down! Everybody down!
It's me. I'm out. But both of the shoppers are down and the rest of the crew are dead. I'm safe for now, but I need a pickup from Northwood.
Special Agent Johnson, FIB. It's supposed to be a maximum security prison, and you let them just waltz in there and break him out? I guess if you people can't do your job properly, I'll have to do mine again.
You can use the service elevator to get to the roof. The crew is waiting for you in the penthouse.
Boss, I can't say how good it is to see you back with us.
Conrad, well done. We sustained heavy losses, but ultimately your plan succeeded. I will not forget this.
There was always an element of risk. I wired funds to the families of our men who didn't make it back.
Good.
Let's get you out of that prison uniform, boss. We have your favorite suits ready in the next room.
The response time was unacceptable. They were in and out in 3.5 minutes. We need Noose air support to be able to arrive in under 2, in case anything like this should happen again. If you find this challenging, perhaps we should bring McCreary in on this. At least he gets results.
Johnson. It's Greenway from GLS.
Greenway, good to speak. I trust you've heard about what happened last night.
Yes, that's actually what I'm calling about. I may be able to help.
Really?
Yes, well, I've been trying to track down the bank accounts this group used. It's been difficult. They covered the tracks really well.
Any luck?
Perhaps. I've been getting reports that 6 attackers were killed in the attack at Albany State Correctional Facility. In the last few hours, 6 payments have been made out of accounts on our watch list. At least 3 of which I've been able to confirm are to families of known associates of your friend.
That's to be expected. They look after the family of cartel members who meet with an accident. It helps maintain their loyalty.
Yes, but what's interesting is that from one of the accounts there has also been a payment for renting the penthouse suite at Majestic Hotel for the last week. It's still current. Perhaps it's a long shot, but I'd take a bet that your man is holed up there. Or at least some of his major associates.
Good work, Greenway. I'll be in touch. In the meantime, have those accounts frozen. I'll authorize it myself, under counter-terrorism grounds. Get me Noose Tactical Command. This is Johnson. I need 2 strike teams to converge on the penthouse suite of the Majestic ASAP. We have reason to believe the target is there.
Almost free again.
No. Damn it! Boss, we got a big problem.
How bad?
The FIB must have found our accounts. All our funds have been frozen. I can't access a single cent.
We can't live without cash. Setting up in a different city with no finance will never make it work.
Agreed. But there's more. If they can trace the accounts, it's not impossible. They've also traced us back to here. You need to get ready to leave right now.
Yes, I'll head to our safe house in Schottler.
It's clean. You should be as safe there as anywhere, for now.
Get this place packed up.
I'm out front. 2 van loads of news have just piled into the lobby. You need to get the boss out of there now.
Boss, they're here already. 2 news tactical teams downstairs. You need to go now. Take the service elevator from the roof. We'll try to hold them off as long as we can.
Good luck. Follow after the minute you see a chance to make a break for it.
I will. Good luck, boss.
Put your hands in the air!
Everyone, get ready. We've got 2 new squads moving in on us.
Conrad, I've just seen that FIB scumbag Johnson arrive. I've got a shot at him.
No, leave him. We can't let them know we're onto them. We'll lose our advantage. The boss is going out the back. Get your car and make sure he gets away. If they capture him again, this will all have been for nothing. Everyone, take cover!
Move in! Move in!
Conrad. I was always disappointed we couldn't take you down with your boss. I can't see you getting out of this one, though.
I'm not sure what kind of law you think I've broken now, Johnson. Unless running away from a team of heavily armed cops, who prefer to shoot first and talk later, is now a serious felony?
Prime money laundering. Greenway is onto your accounts. And I'm willing to bet we'll be able to use it to link you to the prison breakout.
Well, until you find something, why don't you give me my phone call, my lawyer, and a cup of coffee, while you run around chasing your little fantasies?
Let's take stock of your situation here, shall we? You've got no funds. The entire LCPD and half the law enforcement agencies in the country are after you. Where are you going to go now? You've got nowhere to run this time, and no money. And if by some chance your boss does get away, only to end up dead in a ditch somewhere, if they can't find him, we'll have to pin everything on you.
You know, I always found it unfair that I can get done for wasting your time, but it don't work the same the other way around.
Why make life difficult for yourself? You know it's not you I'm after. Tell me what I want to know. Tell me how he plans to escape. We will find him. With or without your help.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to take your word for that.
Damn it! He was here, I know it. Conduct a sweep of the entire building. Ah! How could he slip through our fingers like this?
You talking to me?
Greenway, we've cleared out the Majestic. Conrad was here, but our main target had already left by the time we'd arrived. All of them are dead from resisting arrest. Do you have anything more for me?
Perhaps. We've been continuing to trace as many payments as we can. We've been able to trace one back to the wife of one Ferdinand Frentzen.
I know Ferdinand. We always suspected him of being tied to the cartel, but we were never able to make it stick. I think it's time we stepped up our surveillance. I'll be in touch.
We need to rethink our exit strategy. The FBI has frozen our accounts. We'll need finance in place before we leave.
Conrad was working on a plan before we left. Liberty National Bank's security has grown lax over the years. The police response time to an incident is poor. We've walked out the route and pick up times with the security trucks. We can hijack one Monday morning off Albany Avenue. Expected take is 5 million.
Good. Get ready to move on that immediately. Where's Ferdinand? Find him and drag him out of whatever dive he's holed up in.
I'm on it. Speaking of the plan, what about Conrad?
If he made it, we'd have heard from him by now.
I was going to move in at the Majestic. He ordered me to stand down.
He made the right call, and you did the right thing, Vincent. Not even you could have taken on 2 squads of news on your own. If you'd gone in there, you'd be in a booty bag too. I will not forget Conrad and what he has done for us. But right now, we must focus on making preparations to leave Liberty City.
How did they find it at the Majestic? There was no sign of any surveillance. I had it covered all week.
I don't know, but they shut down our bank accounts moments before the attack. I suspect that rat lawyer Greenway was involved. He's the one who built the tax evasion case against me. He's too good at following money trails.
Johnson's stooge at JLS, that figures. It's an obsession for those guys, boss. They won't give up, even after you disappear from Liberty City and outside that jurisdiction.
Unfortunately, you're almost certainly correct. Johnson will be protected. I'm not sure we can do anything about him right now. But Greenway...
He meets with his boss at the JLS office every Monday morning. We've been considering a hit for a while.
Okay. I handle the bank with Ferdinand. While we're running point on that, I think you should pay our friend Greenway a visit.
I'll need some hardware for the job.
Make the arrangements at once.
Man, her implant's almost big as my pecs, bro!
Ferdinand, why haven't you checked in? Do you know what's going on?
Been collecting our cut from Jose at the Triangle. I know what's going on, but we still need the money, right?
We need a lot more. Get back to the broker's safe house, the boss will explain.
Thank you, Crystal. Those vice charges and that tax evasion rap you're up for, I have a funny feeling the charges are going to get dropped. You know, the FIB have a job opening at a reception desk in Algonquin. You ever want to get out of this game, I'm sure I could sort you out. Take care now.
Mr. Top? I understand you're the man who knows how to get things.
Ta-da!
This is good. Hey, is that what I think it is? Okay, I'll take the PCG-1 rifle. But hey, I have just got to get one of those as well.
How are you gentlemen getting along?
We are good, sir. We have got some great leads from Faustin and Raskolov. We think they have behind the cannabis stolen off the Scottler gang last week.
That's great, but right now I need you to drop what you're doing. Pull this phone apart. I want to know who's called from it and who's called. Any record of any conversations. I have a feeling it's going to link us to our special friend who escaped from the Alderney State Correctional Facility. Get me a triangulation on any associated numbers that look vaguely suspicious.
Oh my God! Where's the crooked ass cops when you need them?
We need your truck. Cooperate fully and we won't have to hurt you.
Mr. Goldberg, supporting the FIB on this case is key. I believe if we play our cards right, we'll be in pole position to be assigned to the Merryweather domestic expansion case.
Security! Security! Someone help me!
You're late. We'll have customers arriving at 9. I've got a schedule to keep.
We're here to make a withdrawal. I'll trust you'll process it efficiently and we'll be out on your way in no time. Any delays and your schedule will be the last of your worries.
Ah, holy mother of God!
What have you got for me?
Sir, we have been able to link a cell back to the phone you gave us. It's currently located at Liberty National Bank and the alarm just gone off. Eyewitness reports a security truck has been hijacked and an armed robbery is taking place as we speak.
They're trying to get funds after we froze their accounts. What resources do we have in the area?
10 LCPD standard mobile units, but we also have news APC downtown on maneuvers.
Excellent.
Boss, we got a big problem. The cops have a tank. I'm going to overtake you. Keep going. I've got a surprise for them.
Patch me through to the tank commander immediately. This is Johnson. We have reports that a group SAC security truck has been compromised. As soon as you have a shot, take them out.
We see him, but we're not clear to open fire.
The man who hijacked this truck is responsible for over a dozen dead officers at the Albany State Correctional Facility. He can't be allowed to escape. I'm authorizing this. Take him out now.
We're on the Algonquin Bridge. If we fire now, we risk destabilizing it, potentially a full collapse.
Fine. As soon as you are clear of the bridge, take them out. You wanted to speak with me?
Agent Johnson, I wanted you to know that as of now, the agency will be taking charge of your problem.
Under what authority? The agency isn't allowed to operate on US soil. You know that, as well as I do.
We've called in some outside help. We'll be running the operation.
This is my case. I know these criminals. You don't.
From where I'm sitting, this is nothing short of a disaster. What we've got is a string of collateral damage from Alderney to Algonquin. We've got countless dead LCPD officers, a high-profile lawyer assassinated at GLS.
GLS? Who?
The lawyer's name was David Greenway, Tom Goldberg's right-hand man.
He's our man who's been tracing their money trail. But I suppose you wouldn't have spotted the significance of that. Who are you planning to bring in to do your dirty work?
That's not your concern, but they're professionals. The White House wants this taken care of quickly and quietly. None of the cartel will be leaving Liberty City alive.
This was your chain-smoking friend's idea, wasn't it? You don't know who you're dealing with here. You're making a big mistake.